The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tiger. Shell.
Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the...
And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
The lefty right to the air to start. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Second down and 8.
44, ready. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Hey! He's right, snug!
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go. Hey!
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
G.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Ready, set?
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Corner, long. 20, TX. Long. Set.
Here's Tua. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here It was third down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Get set. Go ahead. Hey.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. Once again, it's Mostert. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Watson, Oscar. Get set. Turbo 1, hard. Scat.
Throwing is Tua. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mostert. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Now Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here's Tagovailoa. They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Back to throw is Tua. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
17, 14, 14.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this will be incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on. 76, tell him. 76.
Back to the air, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Set.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one caught by Patrick. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
76. 76. Set.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Taking off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Throwing on second down, Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
14, Dolphins nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey! Let's go.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua now on first down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Go ahead.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready,
Tua. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high. Set.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Hey, hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Hey.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cut. 12, 12, 12, 12. Cut.
Here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
DC, DC. Listen. Louis. What's that?
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Maverick. Dula. Turbo.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Hey, Shell! Shell!
One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal.
Value 3! Hardball. Super 66!
To throw is Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive.
Number 31, Mostert, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Yeah, hit it.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set. Corner, long. 20, TX. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
They'll run with Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Ric Flair. Okay.
Here's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Slow.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
What?
From the gun, here's Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Number 1, high. Scat. Hey, 21 TA.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Lions called their first timeout.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you, and here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Tua. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And the Dolphins first down.
Ready.
Back to throw is Tua. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
1st and 10.
4 now.
Goff in the pistol. Catch is made by Wright. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Super one. Horrible.
On second down, Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. "21" is the line to gain as we hit third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
4 now.
From the gun, it's Goff. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Fine. All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, hey. Hey.
Now it's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
3rd and 2. Tungo Vailoa. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hey, kill.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Hey, lift. 11. Maverick. What's up?
Goff. He's going to run it, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
They're right here. 20 TX.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has